everyone, I am Kat Griffin, and this is Stitching with the Griffin live stream, whatever number it is. It's my birthday, so this is my birthday stream for 2026. I was supposed to do this earlier in the day, but I ended up having to work, so you do. If you're new here, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. If you're a subscriber, welcome as well. I'm happy for everyone who's here. This is a very unscripted, just see your pants kind of thing today. I'll be talking about cross-stitching, crocheting, books that I've been reading, and different things like that. And trying not to get distracted by things my computer is doing. I don't know what it's doing. And just whatever else comes to mind. I apologize for not actually setting this up earlier, but like I said, I ended up having to work and I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to get in here and do this, but I wanted to do it today. I had said I would do it on my birthday, and here I am. So, for those of you who are new, my channel is all about cross-stitching, crocheting, fiber arts, that different, all that good stuff, different things. I do talk about books. Sometimes I talk about shows that I have watched, and, just different things like that. So, right now, I have 2 cross-stitch projects on the go, 3, but one of them I can't show you because it is a secret stitch. I have this is my birthday stitch. Ooh, did I bring the book? Uh-oh. And I thought I had brought the book over here. Great. Okay. Oh, hold on a minute. Like I said, this is live, unscripted, and I totally forgot the book. So give me one moment. I thought I was going to be prepared. I was not prepared. Okay, I hope everybody can see this all right. My connection is not that great. Yeah, there we go. Hold on one second. Let me check something. Okay, we are good. All right. So, for my birthday, and I took the dust cover off this so I wouldn't tear it up because this is a book from 1992. And I didn't want to tear it up. But I am doing Mother's May Fancy. This is a book by Donna Cooler. And it is called, give me one second, Carousel Horses in Cross Stitch. That's what it is. This is what I'm working on for my birthday. Oop, there we go. All right. Ooh. All right. So the chart is broken up into 4 quadrants, 4 pieces. So there, and there. And I am working here on this side. I finished page 1 in 2025, and I'm doing 2026 this year. I am doing the second page. It's being done on Black Ada 3/1 full cross with DMC Plus. And there I am. At the beginning of the month, I had to frog from here, roughly right here, all the way down, and and then that way, and then everything that was up in here, plus the lower half of this horse's legs. So I've done quite a bit in 11 days. Yeah, in 11 days. I am starting on I get confused here. I am starting on the fan that's going to be sitting right here. So I should have kept the book open. That's July's. And I flipped the book upside down too. That was great. Sorry. There's lots of charts in here, but okay, here we go. So, this is backwards to me sometimes. So, I'm doing this fan. Oop, there we go. Pardon the glare. Let's see if I can get it there. So, this fan right here is what I'm doing. And I've already finished the border and that border. I finished the legs, so I need the fan and there we go. And this basket right here, and then the half of the pole. The half of the pole. And then that part of that page 2 will be done. I'm hoping I can get this done by the end of the month, at least page 2. Which means I don't know if I'll continue it again during the year. I might start this at the beginning as one of my during the new year and just work the whole other side during the year. But it depends on how I feel. But that's that. As I said, it is done on 14 count Black Aida. I don't know if I said that. 14 count Black Aida. Sorry, 2/1 full cross. Using the called for DMC colors. Now I also do every week I change up a smaller project, and I use my spinning wheel, my decision wheel, to do that. And this week it was Dimensions Victorian Charm. I had to order this one because it's no longer available on Dimensions, but there's that. Pardon the glare. And it is being done 2/1 full cross on navy blue Aida. It is a kit, so this is the kit bloss and the kit Aida, but it's navy blue. And I didn't do a whole lot. I had started on it, but this is one of the windows. This is actually, let me see. I'm backwards on here, sorry. There we go. It's actually this area right here below the window. And I'll be working up. And I've been doing this tower bit as I go along. But even this little bit took a while. I mean, it's got some, there's like 3 or 4 different colors in there. Look at me trying to work the camera. I am silly today. I am sorry. It's my birthday. I don't care. So that's my cross stitching out of the way. Well, almost. I do have a secret stitch that I'm trying to work on while I'm doing everything else. And it's coming along very nicely. It will not be shown until it is given to the person who is going to have it. And they, let me know I can show it, or they show it, or whatever it goes. So right now, we will go ahead and do the decision wheel for my next cross stitch, small cross stitch. Let's see. I may not have anybody to talk to today, but that's okay. It'll be all right. So let's see here. Where's my decision? Okay, there it is. I had to find my decision wheel. And let's see. Sorry, just 1 second. I don't know. All right. Okay. Wow, my camera is not where I keep thinking it is. All right, so we're just gonna And it says globe. Ah, that is my Hogwarts snow globe. Pardon me. Let me see. I have to dig it out. Let me see if I can find the snow globe. It is also a kit. It is a... What is this? I'm pretty sure it's a knockoff of a regular kit, but I'm not worried about that. It was given to me as a gift this past year, or Yule, so I am doing it. It was one of my New Year, New Starts. And I apologize because I was not expecting to do this, and I can't. Hold on. Don't know where it has gone. This is annoying. Okay. Well, nobody's in here with me, so I'm not that worried about it. I would like to know where it has gone. Well, that's odd. My snow globe has disappeared. So, since I cannot find it at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do it again. So, what did one? Balloon! Let's see if I can find that one. I think I saw it in here. That's that one. That's that one. Let me see what this one is. I found my snow globe. Yay! Okay, we're going to be doing snow globe. I'll be doing snow globe. That is the Hogwarts snow globe. And I had to restart this because I messed up on it. Yep, so the last time you saw it, I had some stitching done and everything, and then I had to restart it because I messed up so bad. So all you're going to see right now is the snow globe, the outline of the snow globe. I do have some stitches right in there, but you can't really see them. So that's going to be fun for me. But hey, it is what it is. Stitching is fun for me. So I'm looking forward to that. And on my next video next week, which will not be a live stream, it will be a video, you will be able to see it. And I will hope that you will join me, that you will follow me, subscribe, and all that other fun stuff if that's what you wish to do. But that's what I'm going to have going on this week. I hope you guys can hear me okay. There's nobody in here with me, so I am just talking to myself. But hey, who cares? And I did forget to check what time I started. Let's see, what else am I looking at? For cross stitching, that is finished. I have no shout outs for anybody. My usual suspects are listed in the other videos. That's Mad Morty and the Bra. I think she's listed as they because it's a husband and wife team. The Northwood Stitcher, Christine from Stitching in the Burrow. the Harpy Stitcher, the Oki Stitcher, Amnicon Studio, which is Marcy. Hannah is the Oki Stitcher. Sarah from the Northwood is the Northwood Stitcher. There's another Sarah in there. I forgot what her name is. I do apologize. And I have been watching you guys. I have been trying to keep up. It's just been hard for me to. Kevin, my apologies. All right. That was my roommate. If you heard him, I don't know if you heard him or not. Let's see what we do. Oh, I need to reach over here. Give me a minute. So, for those of you who follow me and follow my cross stitching or have seen my videos before, you are aware that I do make crochet stuff. I have just opened a business that is mostly being advertised pretty much only on Instagram. And I do show things off here on my playlist for my crocheting stuff. And I've already dropped one. I did one drop, which was on May 1st. I launched the business. I do crochet plants. I do gnomes, and I have started adding other pets to the thing. So if you look back at my shorts and you look back at my other videos, you will see some of the the items from the first drop. But this is one of my items from my second drop. And I'm showing you this because I would like for you to see that his head does tilt up some. This is a Twilight Stargazer gnome. He is a cutie. He's got Diamant thread on his hat. He's a bit of a mystic. He's a cutie. And he's I don't know. He's pretty tall. Yeah. Yeah, he's a tall one. I don't know exactly his height, but his hat is not stuffed, but the rest of him is. He's got a weighted base, so he actually sits flat. And in my hand is turning sideways, not him. So he will not fall. And then I decided that I would make some pet rocks. So I have this little cutie. Get my hand out of the way. And he sits by himself as well. I have shorts of him. I have two of these. And I have two of these. He's a bigger one. Swap my hands around. They are weighted. They do have some acrylic rocks in them. So rocks with rocks. There you go. And I'm not really sure where my camera is on here. But there we go. You can see the size difference. So you have a small one and you have a large one. And they both sit flat. He lays down. I actually had him turned around the wrong way. This one lays down. He does not sit up. He lays down. So he's more of like a river rock. What? Just put it right there. I told you I was streaming.
I know. I was just trying to make sure you get your food.
Okay. So these are these guys. Now they are 100% acrylic. They do not like water. They are rocks. But they are a bit squishy. I do not recommend giving them to your animals because, you know, this is not safe for them. And I would not recommend throwing them at each other. It might hurt. But those are going to be added to the website soon. The rocks will. The gnome is part of drop number 2, which will come in June. I will be adding other plants to that list. The first set has a bonsai style jade. It has a double petaled sunflower. It has a sprout buddy, which is one of my pets. It's a desktop buddy. It's not a pet. It's a desktop buddy. And then I have the russet moss gnome. So those are 5 different items. I have 3 of the gnomes, 3 of the sprouts. Oh, and I forgot the string of pearls. I have 2 string of pearls, 1 sunflower, and 1 jade. Yes, 5 items. And so yes, those are gone. That was the first drop. Other items that I am crocheting, I finished the spiral, and it is not blocked simply because I haven't had time to block it yet. And I know I probably shouldn't be showing this without it being blocked, but I'm not really worried about it at this point. I will get it blocked. But it is the Andromeda Spiral doily. And I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get a string out of the way. And here we go. Yeah. I'm sure you guys have seen this on the internet before. Oh, wants to fall off now. It will be bigger once I block it and not so poopy. But yeah, there we go. This was made with size 10 Aunt Lydia's crochet thread. And it was pretty simple to do. You did have to keep track of your counting, but other than that. So I will be showing that again. I will do a short video probably when it's finished and been fully blocked. Another one that I'm doing, that used a bee hook, which is what, a 1.75 I think, or a 2.25 size hook. It's a steel hook, so I don't remember. Not a steel hook. It's the first aluminum hook in the series, but yes. And what I'm about to show you is called the, what is it called? Sorry. The Bias Panels Blanket. This is panel 2. So there's the panel. There we go. And this is being done with Karen Macchiato yarn, cake yarn, in Boundless, in the colorway Boundless. And there we go. I still enjoy these colors so much. It requires 5 of these. This is the first one. 5 of these, and I believe the finished size is going to be a 48 by 60. And each row is supposed to be 55.5 inches. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is in centimeters, but it is pretty big. And I'm using a J or a 5.75 aluminum hook to do that with. I have not made any more of the, whoops, sorry. I have not made any more of the Maeve Granny Square squares, simply because I just haven't had time yet, but I will get at least 2 done, hopefully this week. We'll see how it goes. And I have not finished my spring gnome. Just haven't done it. I've been busy with the business, actually, so several things have been put to the side. And that's about it for crocheting. I have not found any any YouTubers who crochet that I want to have as my usual suspects for that playlist. But I'm sure that I will eventually find some people that I want to share and, just keep really good track of. There are some good ones out there. And that being said, I move some stuff around. I don't know why I have this. Oops. Okay, put that away. That being said, there is some controversy going on right now surrounding. What does that? Surrounding Hobbii, the yarn company. I have never bought from Hobbii, so I don't know what their yarn is like. I don't know how they treat their affiliates, or if they even have any affiliates anymore. I don't know about their use of AI or anything like that. I did go to the website after seeing a lot of videos bashing them, and I am not sure I would buy yarn from them, simply because I don't know. I need to do some research to see if ordering from them would be beneficial to me. I work at a craft store, and I can buy yarn from work, or I can, order yarn from different places if I want. I just need to see if their brand and their size of skeins is comparable to what I'm using now and what I'm buying, and just see what they have, and if it's going to be, useful to me or not. And yeah, so we'll go from there. If anyone has any actual experience with Hobbii, let me know. I would be interested in seeing, hearing other people's opinions besides the ones that are bashing them, people that I actually know. Pardon me, I'm about to drink some coffee. And that's about it with the fiber art talk. I mean, this is about how long my video, my regular videos usually are. It's about 28, 29, 30 minutes. Just, chit-chatting. Trying to think. I was at work today. Of course, I told you that already. And I met a fellow Whovian. I was amazed. I've only met one other person who was into sci-fi and was as nerdy as I am, besides my fellow coworkers, and none of them are really into Doctor Who like I am. This guy is into Doctor Who, and he's on Instagram, and I'm going to start following him. He custom makes sonic screwdrivers, and he was in the store looking for tools that he could use to help him with his building, and that's always cool. I like to see and meet people who are fellow creatives and who do things. He makes cosplay replicas, or not replicas, but custom cosplay sonic screwdrivers. And the pictures that I saw of that he made are really cool looking. If you would, I'll probably end up linking to him at some point from another video. Once I've gotten a chance to actually look at his stuff and look at his Instagram, and I can give you a better idea, a better review on what he's doing. But it just tickled me that we started talking, and comparing doctors and, talking about the different storylines and some other things. And yeah, we both agree that the new Doctor, the one that's on his way out, he got a bad rap, and the writing for him was not as good as it should have been. Yes, he's in recovery. He was recovering from trauma, decades, centuries of trauma, but still, crying at the drop of a hat was not the best use for that actor or the best treatment of the character, in my opinion. And I've been watching Doctor Who since the fourth Doctor, and they've gone through some horrible actors and horrible writing and horrible costumes, in my opinion. But, it's just my opinion. My favorite Doctors are Tom Baker and Peter Capaldi. Capaldi is actually a really, really good musician. I believe he was a punk musician at one time. Something of that nature. Definitely a heavy metal or rock. Definitely a rock musician. But I believe I saw somewhere where he was initially a punk rock musician or something like that. To me, it suits him. I mean, he's just mad. He's just wild. Am I looking forward to Billie Piper being a reincarnation? No. It does not make sense to me. I mean, if it is actually true that she is going to be one of the actual Doctor's numbers in line, I don't understand that, because why would the Doctor reincarnate into someone that was the love of his life? One of his lives, anyway. I mean, if he's going to do that, he might as well reincarnate into River Song. They had a relationship that lasted through 2 reincarnations. 3, basically. But yeah, definitely 2 reincarnations where they were actually a couple. If that's the argument they're using. So I don't know. I don't think personally that would be a good idea of her being the Doctor, because the reincarnation doesn't make sense. Would I like to see him as a female again? Yes, but I would like him to be portrayed properly, and I would like for him to be treated properly. The character of the Doctor has always been inclusive. The show itself, maybe not so much, but the Doctor as a being, as a fictional character, has always been inclusive. He doesn't care who you are, what you look like, what species you are. If you're male, you're female, you're not a gender, whatever. He makes friends with everybody. He makes enemies with a lot of people, but he makes friends with a lot of people and beings. So the storylines that they've had him follow and changing into a girl was good. It's just, in my opinion, they chose the wrong actress. That's just my opinion. But yeah, they should have treated it a little differently than they did. But it's the way you live and you learn, and you try to do your best. And politics. But anyway, so I was tickled. That's all. I was tickled to find someone who liked Doctor Who as much as I like Doctor Who. And if I find someone who likes Firefly, even better. Nathan Fillion is, I really like him. I like the Firefly story. Watched Serendipity, watched every episode of Firefly. What was the other one that had Moira as the ship? Farside. I think that's what it was called, Farside. That was a good one. Let's see. Books. I have been reading books. And I told you, I think on my last cross-stitch video, that I was going to start reading a lit RPG. And it's basically a story written like a live-action Dungeons and Dragons game. These people are ripped from Earth and show up on this planet, and they don't know each other. They don't know other humans. They know there's other humans, but they don't know about the other humans that have been ripped from Earth. And it is called... Really? Oop, that's why. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can get it to where I can show it to you. Nope, that's wrong. That's right. Okay, come on. It's taking a little bit. Okay. Where'd it go? Okay, it's called The Wandering Inn, Part 1 of series, an epic lit RPG adventure, and it's written by someone called Pirate ABA. And let me see if I can get it to come up. It doesn't want to come up. There we go. Okay. I don't think it'll... Okay. It doesn't seem... There are 21 books in this series, and not all of them are written by Pirate ABA. Okay. I now have to lower my... Let me see if that'll help. There we go. The Wandering Inn. So in this one, and there's two of them that feature her, and they're both written by Pirate ABA. And the key is Erin Solstice. Her name is Erin Solstice. And she was ripped from Earth. She is a chess player, among other things. And she ends up finding... She finds herself on a plane. Well, when she first arrives in this new world, she arrives in a dragon cave and finds herself face to eyeball with a dragon. And she manages to escape. She's burned, but she manages to escape. And then she's chased by goblins. And she is running from her life. And she ends up at an inn that has been abandoned. And she basically takes over the inn, and there's dust everywhere, so she decides she's going to clean at least the table and the chair that she wants to sit on. Then she starts, doing all these other things. And she just doesn't snap her fingers and do it. She has no magic. But yeah, so she does all this stuff, and she ends up cleaning all the tables and the chairs and the bar and some other things. And then when she lays down to go to sleep, she hears a voice telling her that she's now the innkeeper and that she's gained some kind of level. And if she wasn't so tired, she would have been pissed and freaked out. And actually, she did wake up and was freaked out. This world, it's like D&D. You do stuff, and at night, if you do stuff that's related to whatever your class is, whatever your skills are, you level up, you gain extra skills, and then you keep going. But always, and they explain to you that you don't always level up, but when you do level up, it's because you've done something that is a part of your job or your class or whatever. She was a class of innkeeper. She started serving food, so she gained the common cooking skill or something like that, basic cooking skill. She made fruit juice, and she earned the brewing skill. And within like a couple of weeks, she was already a level 10 or 11. She had killed a fish. She had, done these other things. She killed a hobgoblin by herself and some other things. She got bar fighting for that one, I believe, because he attacked her in her bar. So, but I mean, it's just different things like that. And it's not just her. They go on to describe other people who are sucked into the world through a ritual, a magical ritual that sucks these people into this world, and they don't know where they've come from, how they got here. They are scared. Some of them are very young, some of them are older. They're from all different walks of life, they're all different races, but they show up on this world. This story mainly follows Aaron, but it also has a story about a runner called Ryoka. She shows up in book 1, and then in book 2, which I am currently reading, and it's called No Killing Goblins. Let me see if I can pull that up for you. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up. Where is it? Yeah. No Killing Goblins, Book 1, Part 2 of the Wandering Inn series. Okay. That's what the cover of it looks like. And this just continues the story of Erin. Now, she teaches, in the first book, you meet a drake and you meet an Antinium, which is like a giant ant. Is basically a giant ant. Except that he is more, he's got 4 arms, he's basically an ant, but not quite. And he does talk and things like that. He's a soldier and he works with the drakes and other people. But anyway, so she meets them, and during the course of the story, she finds out that people have learned how to play chess. And she used to be a chess master, not a grandmaster yet, but she used to be very, very good at playing chess. And she does not consider it to be a big deal. It is a game to her. It is not something that she considers to be all that important. So she doesn't gain any skills in it. However, one of the drakes that she meets, he is called a strategist. No, a tactician. He's a tactician, and when he gets to be a certain level, then he becomes a strategist. He's a tactician, and he has learned how to play chess, and that is his skill. Yes, he gains skills by being a tactician. Well, while she's playing games with him, she teaches the Antinium, and I don't know how to say his name, I'm just going to call him KB, teaches him how to play. And she plays him, then he gets good at it, and then he brings some of his worker ants with him. And there's a little side story going on with KB and KB's queen. They live in a hive under the Drake City. They're allowed to be there, but there's something going on with that. But anyway, so these other Antiniums, they watch what's going on and they learn how to play too, and then it changes them. And the story is really, really good. It's very well written. It sucks you in. It sucked me in anyway. And I stayed up reading till 2 a.m. several times because it was like, wow. And I was like, okay. But those are the books that I'm reading. There's 21 books in the series. They're not all about Aaron. They're actually about the other people that have been sucked into that world as well. So apparently Aaron was brought in by the same way, by some kind of ritual or spell or whatever. But I'm not sure because they don't really say yet. But they mention other people showing up. So, trying to think of what else. I finished Midsummer Murders. I am waiting for Wednesday to come back out so I can watch that. I'll be binge watching it, so even if it shows up, I will watch it on Netflix after it is done and I can watch it. Let's see what else. Work is fine. Kids are fine. I have 2 sons. They're both fine. I really don't have much to talk about and there's nobody in here with me, so I don't have anybody to talk to talk about stuff with. And I do apologize for not, setting this up formally and giving you guys a heads up ahead of time. I just popped on here. But this is how a lot of my live streams go. I know that I shouldn't, I'm not expecting everybody to show up all the time. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I do enjoy my crocheting. I do enjoy my cross stitch. I like to share it with you. Trying to think if there's anything else that I can share with you today. Had a good birthday. Still having a good birthday. I had thought I would do this for a couple of hours, but since there's nobody in here with me, I'm just not going to. I may go ahead and shut this down in about 14 minutes and, just be done with it. It's not a big deal. So check out my channels, not my channels, but my channel and my playlists. I do have a Instagram account, so you can check that one out as well. It's called Stitching with the Griffin, and my business on Instagram is called the Emerald Emporium. And those are all, if it's not on my bio, in my YouTube bio or my About Me page, I'll put it on there. And so you can follow those along. There's, let's see. There's not much else. Trying to think. I have been told that I should not discuss my job. You can see my shirt. Not supposed to really talk about my job. I'm supposed to be getting the social media rules or guidelines or whatever, but my boss thinks that I'm not even supposed to tell people I work there. I don't know why I can't do that, but I'm not telling you, I'm just showing you. But I enjoy my job. I like my job. It's fun. Trying to think of anything else that I might be able to talk to you about. Nothing more that I know of. This is sad. I just don't really have much to talk about, so I may be cutting this off here very quickly instead. Next month, after, when June 1st comes, I will be going back to my regular full coverage pieces and working on them. I took a break to do my birthday stitch, and I took a break from them. Then I'll go back to them, and I'm pretty sure in October I will stop again and I will work on the difference between medicine and poison, or poison and medicine. Yeah, it's medicine and poison. The difference between medicine and poison. Something like that. It's a witchy stitcher stitch, and it's on my channel. I've done videos of it, or if you're interested. And I think I'm going to do that for my Halloween stitch, and hopefully get it done so that I can do something else later. I will be adding a couple of pieces to my wheel, but I'm not going to add any more until I get it down, get those projects that are on there done. Close, get them done. I would like to do get 3 or 4 of them finished this year. So we'll see how that goes. Poison is among them. It is one of the ones on the wheel. So if I can get that one finished, then that would be fantastic. Do I think I'm going to finish the carousel horse this month? No. The top portion on the other side is a lot of work. That top portion's a lot of work. And so I doubt I'll get that, get the whole thing done. Just have to see how it goes. But as long as I get more of it done this year, then I can probably finish it up next year. and then it would be done. But I've got other small things to do here. I got a new extension cord, and my computer got fixed. I have a larger hard drive in it now, and a brand new hard drive, but it's a larger hard drive, so it's running a lot better than it did. So I will be hooking that up, or hooking it back up. I will be looking into getting a computer monitor, because right now, pardon me, I have smart TVs, and it does not have a webcam on it. It doesn't have a camera on it. So I will be looking for a monitor to go with it. If I don't get one of those, or even if I do get one of those, I will have a webcam to help with making videos. See if we can improve and enhance the videos that I've been taking. But other than that, there's really not much to tell you. If anybody has any suggestions for how to set up my live stream so that I actually get people to come in here and talk to me, that'd be great. But yeah, I talk to myself. I do it all the time anyway. But yeah, for those of you who end up watching this after it's, I'm done being, after it loads up and is done, when it's doing the replay, thank you for watching and spending time with me. And maybe the next one, I don't know when the next one will be, but maybe the next one you can actually join me and we can talk. That would be great. Right now I'm just watching people pop in and out and not say anything, and that's fine. That is just fine. So it has been almost an hour. I've got about less than 8 minutes. Oh, hi. How are you? It's my birthday today. It's nice to see you. Feather. Aw, thank you. And how are you today? So their name is Feather. Hello. It's always nice when someone blesses you. That's sweet. I'm getting hearts. I don't mind being blessed. I appreciate that. Very nice. Aw, thank you. I'm having a good birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. Oh. I'm a cross stitcher and a crocheter, and that's what my channel is basically about. I don't know if you've looked at the description or not, but thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate that. Sorry, my coffee. We have, I don't know what else is in here. Are you doing well today then, Feather? I'm going to call you Feather because I can't really see the rest of your name. Okay. But it's nice, and I thank you all for being here. I think I might go ahead and, call it a night, call it a day, whatever it is. I live in East Texas, and it's already dropping 8:24 in East Texas, and it's getting dark. Feather, where are you from? Keep getting hearts. That's cute. I like that. That's sweet. I don't know. Is my sound okay? All right. Someone's dropped out, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and end this, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like, subscribe, whatever, follow me. I will try to do this again in another couple of months, maybe. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys stopping in. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.